My name's Raegan Blume, and I've been going to Friends Church since I was a little kid. I grew up in a Christian home. I remember praying the prayer with my mom when I was around 6, and I think I understood what it meant, but I don't remember a time when I didn't believe in Jesus, so he was kind of just always there. And I was super involved in the church, got involved in youth group really heavily, was doing the youth council. I helped out with worship ministry. I helped out in small groups. I was involved in small groups. And so yeah, I felt like I was at church all the time, and I even met my closest friends here. But I never let God get past that abstract concept that just kept me busy. And so I really didn't know him and didn't understand his character. And so when I started getting into high school and just started making really bad decisions, I didn't hear the voice of God clearly and didn't understand conviction, and so I replaced that with guilt in my mind. I didn't really understand what he was calling me to do and what he wanted a relationship with him to look like. And so that was me being as selfish as I could and just living whatever way I wanted. And so when I did feel that conviction from the Holy Spirit, I just didn't recognize that that was actually from God and that was conviction. And so I hardened my heart towards him in a way and kind of blocked off his love from me because I thought that he was just making me feel guilty, or I was only feeling guilty because of the things I was doing. And so it really distorted my picture of God in general. I would say things like I didn't feel a connection with God when I was reading the Bible, or I didn't have this revelation anytime I was reading. And she was like, Raegan, do you know that Christianity is not about you? It's actually not about you at all, and it's about Jesus and what he's done for you. And ever since she said that, I realized that I did not know what Christianity was for 18 years. I learned about God's goodness and how he's always been faithful to his people. And I just learned about how much mercy he has and how much grace he has for his people, even though they don't deserve it and even though they rebel against him. I mean, there's nothing that I have done to deserve his grace and to deserve his love, but he gives it freely. And even in my rebellion, he gives it freely. And so I have just been growing my relationship with him and meditating on him daily, and he's now more prevalent in my thoughts, and he's just I'm in his presence every day, and that's something I feel like I didn't really experience before. As soon as I actually understood the weight of my sin, how much my sin affects my relationship with God, I was then able to understand how good he can be, because in comparison, it's just so much greater. His goodness is so much greater than my sin.